In its most simple form, Tomorrow's Promise is the Kincaid School's capital campaign for the next century. But delve deep inside and it is so much more. It is opportunity redefined. It is education re-envisioned. It is tomorrow redesigned. It is imagination re-inspired. It is the future rethought. Tomorrow's Promise is about new land, new learning spaces, new ways of thinking about teaching and interacting with each other. It is the vision for what is next for Kincaid and for education. It was more than a century ago that the school first began in the home of Mrs. Kincaid. Over the years, the school has grown and changed and elevated its profile and place among the most elite preparatory schools in the country. We continue on that mission today, not only to maintain the highest standards, but to evolve and lead. That is what drives the vision for Kincaid and Tomorrow's Promise. And today, as a tight-knit school community, we have not only the privilege, but also the duty to follow leaders who have come before and who set the vision and ensured our school's place. It is our turn to define Kincaid for the next century. The vision for what is ahead will be bold and imaginative. It will challenge thoughts and captivate our minds. It will force us to rethink what was and what is, and rechannel our energy to what can and will be. But it will take time, perhaps even years. Today, the first phase of Tomorrow's Promise is about raising funds for new land and immediate changes to our campus. Changes to Kincaid's entrance have already improved the flow of traffic in and out of school, with a new parking lot which will increase parking capacity on campus by as much as 20%. Increased green space and an expanded backyard for all grade levels. Immediate improvements will be experienced by all. And during this first phase, we will continue to invest great energy and forethought as we work collaboratively to create the plan for tomorrow. But the campaign is also about positioning us to live up to the promise of tomorrow. This is about the promise for what can and will be. Tomorrow, we will look to build a new state-of-the-art technology-infused upper school. New, fully modernized, highly functional cafeteria and eating spaces. Long-distance learning labs to enrich our teaching and further define the boundaries of cultural fluency and global competency. New fields for practicing football, field hockey, baseball, softball, lacrosse, and courts for tennis and other sports. A new multi-level parking facility to accommodate the cars of our students, faculty, and guests. New innovative outdoor learning spaces with environmentally sustainable classrooms and special outdoor areas, including an amphitheater for the arts. The new land will create opportunities for new ways of learning and new environments for teaching. How will space be used? How will technology be implemented? What is right and best for our school? What will be tomorrow? What can be tomorrow? These are the questions that are driving thinking and defining futures. What we know today is that Tomorrow's Promise is about continuing to capitalize on the promise, culture, rich history, and proud traditions that have long defined our school. But most importantly, Tomorrow's Promise is about helping each student and every individual in our school to achieve their promise. So when you think about tomorrow, think about its promise. Think about your child's promise. Then, think about your promise.
Promise me.
Promise me. Promise me. Promise me.
Promise me.
Promise me.
Promise me.
Promise me. What will you promise?